What is going down, everyone? It's time for Mojobreak.com, the hype, episode number 298. We're 2 away from the epic 300th episode, guys. We're getting ready. We're already thinking about what we're going to do. Next week, we're going to do a special episode from the National, but it won't be a hype. It won't be 299, but we're going to cover all the stuff at the National while it's going down. This episode, we're going to talk about the National, our party. We're going to talk about some Topps Chrome being released next week, Fanatics getting new events, and some of the early news that's happening at the National. So it's that time of the year where all the collectors come together. Speaking about coming together, we're on the Fanatics Live app. We've already got 3 breaks under our belt. Right now, it's by invitation only. Fanatics contacted us and said, you've got a great podcast. Get those listeners on the app, guys. So what you got to do is you got to download the Fanatics Live app. It is only available through iOS at the moment. It will be available through all the platforms shortly, but in this beta phase, it is only available for iOS and iOS domestic users currently. We're going to be doing a ton of giveaways, tons of breaks on there. Download the app and use code MOJOPASS, all one word, all lowercase, MOJOPASS. That'll be your code to get in on the action. And do us a favor, make sure you guys follow us on there. We're planning on doing some awesome breaks, providing content, bringing our podcast to Fanatics Live, doing that with the breaking as well. So join us on the Fanatics Live app, code MOJOPASS. Man, how excited are you guys? We're almost at the National. It is next week. We are, as we're sitting here, myself, Cody, and Conrad will be, well, Conrad won't be there, but most of the staff will be there this week. This time next week, we'll be getting ready for preview night. How excited are you guys?
I'm pretty excited for whoever's bouncing this ball on the other side of the podcast studio to stop doing it. That's what I'm pretty excited for.
I'm also excited because I'm not going to be there the entire time, but I am going to be there at the National for Thursday and Friday at least. So
stop bouncing the ball. Sorry, little cut in there. Brought to you by Spalding. Our new sponsor is Spalding.
What is going? Okay, there is almost 5,000 square feet in this building, and whoever is doing it is choosing to bounce a basketball 4 inches away from our podcast studio. You have so much room to bounce the ball, but you're choosing to bounce it at the one spot where you're not supposed to.
We need, you know what? I think we've officially, with 300 coming in, we need that little live lamp outside, right?
Yeah,
I think we need to do that.
I don't think that would stop anybody, Doug. I think they would be like, oh yeah? Nobody tells me when I can and cannot bounce a basketball. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
That's what they did. Actually, I think they stopped.
So Dan's excited about the bouncing the ball before the National. Cody, what are you excited about?
Let's reel it back. No more balls bouncing. Don't follow the bouncing ball.
I can't help it.
Don't acknowledge the bouncing ball.
It was killing me.
The bounce? Yeah, no, I get it. Trust me.
It's like a thumping hangover.
Yeah, no, or like
I think they're bouncing it on the shipping desk. It's insane.
These kids are going up the escalator again.
Oh, good. Oh, is that Mallrats?
That is.
Nice reference. I'm thrilled to be going. This is only my second National, and last year was a blast, and yet everyone told me, oh, no, this place stinks. LAX City, no. You know, the Chicago, Rosemont, Chicago. That's where it's at,
Well,
guys.
it's kind of like you went to, no disrespect to those folks that reside out in the great area of Atlantic City, but it's kind of like you're going from Reno to Las Vegas, I would say. It's kind of the equivalent.
I love Reno.
I think some would say probably Reno's probably way better than that.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, it's kind of like going from an
I get the comparison.
It's probably going from an apartment to a mansion, I guess. I don't know. It's a better centralized location.
From what I've seen, the footage of you guys going to the National last year, it looked like it was a good time.
It was a great time.
We could have a good time anywhere.
Despite the environment, it looked like the National was a pretty
we
good
could-
time
we
for
could
you
have a good
guys.
time anyway.
Well, I mean, the reason why this one, the location is centrally located to everything you need. All the hotels are around the area. There's a casino less than a mile away. But you really don't need, if you get a hotel that's in that little quad area, and for those that have been down there know what I'm talking about, there's a line of hotels, a few restaurants, and then you get into like a downtown area where
It's awesome.
there's a few bars. There's a big field where they have bands or they have breaker football challenges, which we've had in the past. And it's all there. You don't really need to have a car. You don't need to catch Ubers unless you're going to the casino. There wasn't a lot. I mean, there was casinos in Atlantic City, but there was a lot of there's nothing around. Nothing was open. So that's why I prefer Chicago. And maybe because we've been to Chicago so many times and it's been a good experience that we're looking forward to Chicago. I know Atlantic City is cheaper for the National. I think they like to make a little bit more money in the Atlantic City area. And that's why they've kind of kept they kept coming back to that because it's Atlantic City. I've heard allegedly that they almost give them the location and then they're making money off the tourism in the area. So, But yeah, Chicago's going to be a blast. I've heard it's expanded this year as well. It's bigger than it's ever been. So, I mean, I don't know at what point do we keep saying this is the biggest national of all time, but I think we are saying that again.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think square footage, but I don't think attendance is going to be more this year than it was.
They've said they've already sold more tickets this
Okay,
year.
well,
than-
they could say whatever. They can say come on. I mean, are we gonna be able to audit?
I mean,
Those
even though
numbers?
the market is maybe leveling out from the pandy, I think people are generally much more comfortable with traveling now compared to the last couple
agree,
years.
I agree, but I don't think I think the year, not last year, but the year before in Chicago, I think that just by far, like, foot traffic, that was the most people I've seen at any national.
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to have that much foot traffic this year as opposed, was it 2021? That was the year that, yeah.
Yeah, that was the last one in
2021,
Chicago.
last
Yeah.
one in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was amazing, and that was but there were still more people, cautiously traveling during those times. I think we're far enough out of it now that I think people are more comfortable traveling. I think that more and more younger people are getting in too, so we're going to see that. And I think Fanatics last year, their booth was centered around Zero Cool.
Well, there's one less person going.
There's you. Yeah. That's why he's really downplaying. He's like, it's not going to be the most attended because I am not
He
there.
ain't
I am
there.
Yeah,
not
I mean,
physically there.
I put out the fill. I mean, I've had people slide into my DMs and are like, "Well, I'm canceling my flight, canceling my hotel. You're not going to be there." It
Dude,
happens.
freaking Logo Dan, the biggest card pulled of all time, and you're not gonna be
That's
there, dude.
true. The guy who
PSA
pulled
10 flawless.
Nobody
biggest card of the
got me a
year.
Lambo.
I know.
I mean, if a Lambo shows up there for me to drive around Rosemont area, I may be able
What
to go
color?
out there for a day.
That would be a good skit. We should just
Yellow?
We should.
Yellow.
Yellow, purple, red. I don't
Classic.
care.
That's classic.
It's
Actually,
gonna be
I'd
red.
probably go-
Mojobreak red.
Honestly,
Like,
I
which one would you like?
a black.
A black one. Okay.
Oh, yeah. No
Yeah,
doubt.
you gotta go buy it.
No doubt.
We might be able to rent one for you if you want, just to.
Do you honestly think that any one of us can actually drive a Lambo?
I heard they're hard to drive.
I don't think any of. I think we would. Honestly, it would be embarrassing.
Yeah,
We
no,
would
it'd
just.
be bad.
We wouldn't even be able to get it in gear. We would just be like stalling that thing out.
Well, wait a minute. So wait, they're all stick shift, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can do it. I can do it.
no, you say you can, but I don't think you can.
Have you driven a V12?
No. It's the stick shift part is not the part you're
I
talking
can
about. You're
guarantee
talking
you.
about
I can guarantee
very
you, if
sensitive
all of
gas.
us got into the driver's seat and tried to get that thing to move, every single one of us would stall it out of the gate.
So wait a minute. No, God, we're how many minutes are we in? And we're already
I'll
going
tell you,
this
I
off?
don't-
Bouncing balls in Ferrari.
I don't think anybody here could drive a Lambo.
But wait. So okay. So there's a stick shift. There's your standard stick
Standard
shift
with the clutch.
Right, with the clutch that I drove. That was the first
Me
car
too.
I ever drove.
Me too. I've
So
had
you're
multi-
telling me
I've
this
had
is
multiple.
not that?
It is, but I think there's going to be a learning curve of like the way the clutch is going to work and the gas is going to work.
See, to me, the biggest thing is the gas. Like, I'm assuming the gas is really like,
If-
you got to be real, you got to really ease into it. This is going to go
basically-
fast.
If you basically are able to get out of a parking lot like you've been driving this Lambo and just burn rubber
Right.
without jerking it back and forth, I would be blown away.
Okay.
But
Yeah. So to me, the gas pedal's very sensitive. That's the part I think I'm getting.
if you drive, you have to when driving a stick, you have to
yeah.
ease up on the clutch as you push in the gas. I'm pretty sure with a Lambo, it's not going to be like driving a 1991 Nissan Celica or whatever.
This is not my
Celica was a Toyota. That was a Toyota Celica, whatever.
This is not my 1994 Toyota truck. No, for sure.
Nissan Sentra, maybe.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, none of them are available on Turo right now. I was trying to see. That's the whole time I wasn't talking. I was trying to see if I could reserve
But I would be blown away if you basically were able to get in there and just drive it like you've been driving it forever.
Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Challenge.
Just give me an automatic then, or like what's that automatic shifter they have now? Right, the paddle shifters. Yeah,
True.
Yeah, don't drive a stick in San Francisco if you're
No,
coming down there.
hell no.
Oh, I did that a lot.
Yeah, that's
terrible.
You're parked
How'd you
you're parked at a
survive that?
light, and you're inching back. The guy behind you is about 2 inches from your car, and you're at a red light, and you're fearful that you're going to back right into him.
I believe
You're roll into him.
we talked about the same topic last week. I think.
did?
Yes.
I'm fearful of that.
I
in
believe
an automatic.
I believe
bro.
so.
Oh, okay. Well, we talk about, hey, we had to get that Bay Area thing in the first 20
Bay
minutes.
Area.
It wasn't Bay Area sports, but Bay Area driving, which we've also had a show about.
We've also had a tier
Best
list.
freeway.
We've also had a tier list.
Rate your Bay Area freeway. Rate your California freeway.
California freeway bracket coming soon.
Well, we're going to talk about some new releases coming up, but I did want to talk about our presence at the National. So for you folks that are going to be down there, come by our booth. We're going to be in the Breaker Pavilion. I think I should have the booth number here, but you'll see us.
And I will be there Thursday and Friday.
And, yeah, for a limited amount of time. It's $100 a minute with Conrad. No, I'm kidding. But he'll be there on Thursday, Friday, and a little bit of Saturday. Definitely be at our party. But come by our booth. We're unveiling our brand new shirt that is going to be given away just for following us on Instagram or signing up for our mailing list. We're also going to be doing free breaks. Signing up, get a chance for a free break in National Treasures Football, the one that's coming out. We're also going to be doing our all-access program. We're going to have special prizes out there as well. So come by the booth to find out what we got going on. And also, it's not too late. We have a few spots available for the best party at the National, the NSCC kickoff party, Thursday, July 27th from 6 to 9. We're going to be doing a karaoke contest. Man, we've got I packed out a special Mojo collection that we're going to be doing as a break there. That's going to be fantastic. Lots of stuff going down. So make sure you're in attendance. Say hi. The party's going to be awesome. But you have to RSVP. So if you haven't got the link yet, send us a DM. Jump in the Fans of Mojobreak chat or the Hype community chat as well and get yourself in there. New release roundup. We've got a big one next week. Topps Chrome Baseball. And it's now in 3 different varieties. Well, 2 of the same. The format's changed for those. But we've got the hobby version now is 1 auto.
From 3.
From 2.
From 2.
We've got the jumbo version, which is now 3 autos.
From 5.
From 5. And then we have the new Breaker Hobby Delight, which is a 1-pack. Don't know how many cards. I would assume 20 to 40 from the previews I've seen. 2 autos, but no base cards. All refractors or numbered cards.
Ooh.
Now, do we know if those are special refractors only for the Delight set, or we don't know
I don't think
that?
so. I think I watched the preview at the All-Star game on Fanatics Live, and they look to me to be the same. So my question to you guys and the fans here, I don't know if they've created more parallels overall. Is the Hobby Delight going to make it harder to hit parallels in the hobby version? They got to take them from somewhere. I know we had the light version last year, but that had its own set of parallels.
This is the Delight.
Delight.
Now, are we going to still have the light version?
I don't know.
Does that make it a little too confusing
I
if we
don't
have
know.
if we have a Hobby Jumbo Light and Delight?
Well, there's definitely going to be Sapphire. I think there's going to be Sonic. So
Black.
Chrome Black. But that's
What's that
kind of its
gold
own thing.
chrome product that came out last year?
Gilded.
Gilded.
But that was different too. Yeah,
Galaxy?
Chrome.
Cosmic Chrome.
Cosmic.
But from what I
Again,
could
very
tell right
similar
now,
thing.
without seeing the market, the way the online retailers have priced this stuff out, it looks like per case basis, the D-Lite is about $1,000 more than the Jumbo. So
For one less auto, but all
no, same
refractors.
amount.
I thought it was only 2 autos in Delight.
Yeah, but it's 12 packs.
Okay.
Or 12 boxes.
Gotcha.
So it's 24
Same
and
amount
24.
of autos in a case.
Yes.
Okay.
D-Light is essentially them doing like a choice SKU, like Prism choice. Like that's what I'm getting from this, right?
because they're giving you base and refractors and stuff. This is kind of an awkward configuration. I gotta admit, because Jumbo and Hobby, you're still getting at the end of the day, you're still getting base cards with Delight. So it's like, but I get it. They're not base cards, but they're refractors. So everything's a parallel. But it's like you're still getting refractors and colors in regular Hobby and Jumbo.
With the MVP program they have that they're rolling out with Chrome, doesn't that like kind of hurt the value of this Delight because you're not getting the base cards?
Breaking news.
We're not getting the but we're not getting what about my story? We're not getting the base cards.
I'm just teasing you.
We're not getting the base
I'm
like
teasing,
so.
I'm teasing.
There's going to be base cards if it's going to be the Ohtani, right? Ohtani probably going to be the AL MVP, and I would say for argument Acuna. You're not going to get those base cards in the Delight version because there are no. You can get parallels that are going to be worth more, but harder to hit.
Yeah, for sure.
I see the strategy there. So
you're gonna have more.
For let's say what's
as
the
far
retailing
as far as the
right
MVP
now?
program, honestly, the Hobby is going to be the best value. I think the Hobby, if looking at the price of everything, I actually think the Hobby is the best value out of the 3 configurations.
I agree.
All right. Do you need a drum roll? Do you need
what's this
do you
breaking
need
news?
like a? We don't usually break news on the fly.
Well, it might not be breaking news for those that went on Beckett and read the checklist, but it's breaking news for me because I just discovered it. Taco Fractor.
Yeah,
making its debut.
We know about
Wow.
that.
Wow, we've known about this for weeks.
Folks, late breaking done.
Wow, that is. Are you Shane?
Welcome to 2000
wow,
and late, Doug.
like
It's
dude,
gonna include some sort of coupon for a Taco Bell adventure.
Wait, is that for real?
That's what it says here. It says, and then there's they did.
Well, that's new. That's new. But we've been talking because we were joking about like the spaghetti refractor and like
Sure.
Oh, you name insert food here.
Oh, because they said whether that's a new parallel insert or some sort of coupon good for Taco Bell adventure. See, now there could be some connection because Taco Bell and the MLB are steal a base, get a taco.
What is
What's
Taco Bell
Taco
adventure?
Bell adventure? Because
Correct.
there, I mean,
Sounds fun.
I could say right now, probably all 4 of us big fans of Taco Bell.
Big fan.
Absolutely, 100%.
We can agree on that.
Like, I mean,
Mexican
we
pizza,
could all
let's
we
go.
could
One of
all.
the few things we all totally, without even
Well,
blinking,
I
we all
don't
went,
know.
absolutely. Yeah, Taco Bell, great.
Do you know anybody who's like, man, Taco Bell's terrible?
Okay.
None.
I figured it out.
I don't know a single person.
300, all in white, eating Taco Bell.
Oh boy.
No, no,
40s?
no, but we have to do with 40s. 100%.
But we can't eat the Taco Bell with our hands.
Got it.
How about that one?
Got it.
Well, I don't understand.
In between,
How am I
tacos,
I'm gonna put my hot sauce in there though.
we got to squeeze hot sauce on the white. Just as many.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't think that's appropriate. I
Well,
think that's
listeners, let us know if that's an
Nobody
idea.
wants
What if
to
we
see
all
that.
wear black?
I don't even care what we're wearing. I don't eat Taco Bell that much, and I don't really feel like
It's a treat.
I want to. It's a treat, and I want to splurge on it. And if I can't get the Taco Bell in my mouth with my hands, then I don't want to be a part of it.
That's
because
true.
I want to enjoy the Taco Bell. Now, do I think we should have a Taco Bell eating contest? Sure. I mean,
How many tacos do
who
you
could
finish?
slam down the most? What are the party packs?
25 of them.
There's
Like
no,
$20.
there's nobody here who can eat 25 tacos. No,
I might be able to
dude.
get 10.
Yeah, that's not 25.
You're talking your standard crunchy taco.
Yeah.
Standard
Yes.
crunchy taco.
Yeah, no doubt.
You cannot
Oh
eat
my
25, dude. You think just because you're from San Jose, you think you're Joey Chestnut?
25 Taco Bell tacos.
Did you guys literally
Regular
talk about
tacos.
taco fractors when I was gone? Is that what
Yeah,
it
We
is?
we
definitely
talked
talked
about
about the
Taco
taco
Bell.
Bell.
It's been a buzz.
It's like number 5, right?
Honestly, I actually thought Doug was going to lead to.
I got stopped at the grocery store and had some random person come up to me and ask me about Taco
Yeah,
Factor.
exactly.
That's how much people have been talking about it.
I thought Doug was alluding to our new favorite insert in this product. There is an insert called Let's go.
Let's go. LG.
That's not.
It's real.
Let's go.
It's real.
And it's super hard to pull.
Yeah,
it
it's
is 1 in 11,241
And so when you pull
hobby
it-
packs.
Rock and roll.
So when you pull it,
Yeah.
So the
Literally designed for
the
that.
taco fractor. Getting back to that's like what, number to 15?
I thought it was number 5, dude.
They're all numbered to 5. Yeah. And I believe there's taco fractors for every person, every player on the
Panini
checklist.
have some weird like emoji refractors?
There's been the octagon number 8 in UFC.
No, there's been like ones that are like the fire emoji and like a happy face emoji
And a rocket
and a
emoji.
rocket emoji. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Well, I found somehow the odds for all the products. So this is interesting. This will tell you about your right here. This will tell you about your odds. So a base card blue sonar refractor.
Oh god.
Looks like it's numbered to 125.
Blue sonar.
Blue sonar, numbered to 125, whatever it is. It's 1 in 308 hobby packs. Okay. Breaker Delight, 1 in 10.
Wow.
Oh.
But those are boxes, of course, because it's only a 1-pack box.
So it's 12 box case.
Actually, the math might actually work.
So
out
if
the
you
same
like
amount of
color,
boxes.
that's what the appeal of Delight is. It's like you want to
Correct.
get straight to the colors.
Delight.
X out
I
the-
don't know. I'm not gonna be able to.
Well,
stop
how many
calling
packs?
it
How many
Delight.
packs? How many packs are in Chrome? 24 on a hobby.
I believe
18?
it's 20. It might be 18.
18. I think it used to be 24 back in the
All
day.
right. So, for example, it's one. Okay, if you want to do it for a box, because it's 1 in 10 packs, but it's a box technically for Breaker Delight.
Right.
So it is 1 in 17 hobby boxes for that particular parallel, and 1 in 10 Delight boxes. So a lot less packs to open.
I see the average collector, baseball collector, Chrome collector gravitating towards Delight because they just want to get straight to they want their autos and they want their parallels.
I think hobby, man.
But hobby is the best value because
Hobby is what-
specifically because also the MVP.
The
buyback
MVP buyback and jumbo, but the MVP buyback is gonna make hobby at the price point a no-brainer.
Yeah.
There's also some weird stuff here. If you, I don't know how I found this. It's Topps.com Media PDF 2003 Topps Chrome Baseball odds. So they have they have a Let's Go. The Let's Go Superfractor is 1 in 618,000 packs, but it's
So you're
1 in
telling me
12,000
There's a chance.
for the Breaker Delight. There's also a subset called Topps Chrome Authentics, and it's not even there's no odds for Delight, and it's 1 in 112,000 hobby. And it's also listed in jumbo. So there is some stuff that's not going to be in the Breaker Delight. Looks like also, I'm trying to go through this as fast as
Ultraviolet
I can.
All-Stars, I know, are going to be a case hit. Chase in this one. That's the one if you've seen the promos. It's got like the player. It's like all All-Star, former All-Star players. And it's like a big old portrait of them, like a cartoon portrait of them. I don't know, I think they look pretty cool, but yeah, that's going to be probably another big chase in this one.
We get like so the taco fractor. Getting back,
Sure.
is there something that is connected with Taco Bell?
I could not.
Taco Fractors are 1 in 8,000 hobby packs, 1 in 351 hobby boxes. So they actually have it break it down by the odds. 1 in 308 jumbo boxes and 1 in 274 Breaker Delight boxes.
I think with the Taco Bell thing. Now I'm
No-
thinking about
nothing has nothing to do with Taco
No,
Bell.
I think it's the way that Beckett wrote it up.
Okay, yeah. So, because that would be cool. I mean, you get a taco fractor, you go in there and you get like, I don't know.
I mean, would it be completely out of the realm of possibility? MLB does have that World Series, that Taco Bell advertisement, steal a base, steal a taco every World Series.
It would be very similar to the MVP program.
Yeah.
Just at Taco Bell, and then Taco Bell would send those cards to ComC and get their credit back. And
Is it going to be a card that's folded?
Get it? Well, no, I mean, I thought it was going to be like, pull a taco fractor, you get a taco.
I mean, I'm
I thought it was
assuming
gonna be
there's
that.
going to be a film on it that's going to have emojis of tacos.
It's going to smell like seasoned beef.
That would be.
It's like, oh, there's a fragrance coming from this box. Must be a
scratch
taco
and
fractor box.
More desirable, do you guys think? The taco
Scratch and
fractor
sniff.
or the red to 5?
the red. I mean, come on.
Again,
I mean,
unless
we-
you're getting a free taco.
Yeah, we.
Trying to find some images here. Trying to see if there's any kind of news here.
I don't think. this is the bold state. I don't think the taco fractor is going to take off. I'm
It's
sorry.
also-
I maybe I'm a purist, but I don't know if the taco fractor. I don't know if the hobby right now really wants more parallels.
And there's like 4 or 5 different like numbered to 5 parallels in this.
Unless
So that might
there
be just too much.
unless there is something that you like, a Taco Bell experience by getting a taco fractor will change everything.
Tacos for life.
And I don't know what that looks like, but as far as a card collector, a taco fractor is not going to be like, I need the taco fractor whole set, or I need it to complete my rainbow.
I mean, I could see bounties on Tuesday. You know,
Yeah.
Taco too? No. Wait, am I not supposed to say that as a trademark? I didn't say it.
Taco.
I didn't say it.
I mean, if there's something else that's attached to it, then yeah, 100%. Like I think it's rad. I think stuff like that is awesome.
and then before we move on, talking about Topps Chrome, I don't like this. Cody likes it. I don't know what you guys think about it, but that design, it's going to be hard to hit. The autos are going to be even more rare.
Oh, that's
I
the
believe it's called the
ultraviolet.
Topps in Technicolor.
Oh no, that's I believe. Though, is that the one with the big head?
Yes. Yeah.
That's the ultraviolet.
That's the ultra.
That's the ultraviolet. I was talking
Oh,
about
the
that one earlier.
Technicolor is
The regular Technicolor.
Isn't
right?
Technicolor when the not to change from the big head picture, because I do like big heads, but isn't Technicolor like, wasn't that like the Wizard of Oz and Technicolor?
Right. So just as it was the name for the technology.
Yeah,
when
that's
movies
that's
went to
that's the
color.
insert that Topps has used a
Yeah.
lot every single year.
Anybody?
The Technicolor.
I don't dislike.
You don't like the Technicolor, or you don't like the big head
The
one?
Technicolor's not bad. I don't know if I like the big head one.
I like the big head.
I like the big head.
I'm indifferent. I don't like it. I don't love it, but I don't super dislike
That
it.
actually
either.
looks, the picture of Derek Jeter looks more like Stanton.
That
looks like
I'll agree maybe on that one specifically. I don't like the
Maybe they look better in person.
yeah.
I saw, actually, I think I took a screenshot from the All-Star game because I saw a Jazz Chisholm one that they
okay.
pulled. But see, they have the non-autoed ones. They're showing the auto ones.
Are those tough to pull?
Yes, they are considered case hits, I believe.
Okay, so one per case.
I like it. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that.
You probably can't see it, but
I like
can see
it.
it. Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
I'm into it.
I like it over.
It's like the Donruss whammy.
Is there a, is there
It
is there?
Oh,
a
that
pic-
one's number
Yeah.
99. It's a green.
is
It
there a
is- that
picture
is
of the
very
taco
true.
fractor?
They never got.
I don't think they have it. I thought it was the one that was on the promo sheet, the Riley Green one that I've been seeing, because it kind of has. It's like
Because
brown and
I mean,
green
I'm
and
just
yellow and orange. It
envisioning
makes sense.
a regular card with like hologram taco.
I think that's what it is.
emojis. And that's I haven't seen it, but that's what I'm like assuming it's gonna be.
Maybe instead of like the superfractor swirls, it's tacos.
What if, like what you guys are saying, it is the taco emoji, but like it's so tiny, it actually just creates a very cool looking refractor, different looking refractor, but they're like really tiny tacos.
What about this? You build the whole taco fractor set. So they probably make the whole set, and they probably have taco fractors. You build the whole set. You get a Taco Bell franchise.
Your own Taco Bell franchise?
Wait, is it going to be DA blowout? Who's doing the bounty?
I mean, one, that's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to do.
Are
You could probably go
Yes, I
out. You
can.
can probably go out and get a Taco Bell franchise for less than building that set. But
or how about
I think that's
about Taco
being,
Bell
that's
for
being
life?
fun, weird, and wacky, and I think that's a great idea. Let's send it up the flagpole, see what happens. No,
or would Taco Bell?
It
for
would
li-
be a
would
damn
Taco
near
Bell for life be worth it?
no,
It would
you
be damn
get,
near
no.
impossible
I
to
mean,
do
you
that.
do have Taco Bell for life. You have your own Taco Bell.
Yeah.
You don't even have to open it up to the
Essentially.
public. You could just basically show up and be like, I will. You could bring back all the things on the menu that they took away. You want a double decker? Bring it back.
Yeah.
I want a double decker.
I remember the first time like wanting to own a Taco Bell franchise was from The Blind Side, because I guess the dad, how they became rich was that he
Yeah.
owns like 40
Yeah.
Taco Bells or something.
Yeah.
You get eat Taco Bell every night.
So we do have Topps Chrome already listed on the site, the jumbo variety, Mojobreak.com, to get your pre-sales on that. We also have on Fanatics Live as well. Tacos. Maybe we should be eating Taco Bell.
I think it's a great idea.
Oh well, you guys.
I think it's a great idea.
You guys will be doing it. We'll be there with you in spirit. You guys could eat some Taco Bell on Wednesday.
Don't do it while you're ripping
hitting
it.
Taco refractors.
There has to be some kind of Taco Bell play
I
in
don't
this, right?
think there is. No,
No.
I think
No.
they are.
I
just
not-
made
I
one.
think, I think
I
we're
just
already.
made-
I
I'm
just
saying-
made the Taco Bell play.
But MLB
Build the whole Taco Bell or Taco
You're-
refractor. Get a Taco
Fanatics,
Bell.
MLB Taco Bell.
You know what?
What happened
It-
to steal a base, get a taco? I mean,
It really,
they're
it
partnered
really
up.
is kind of random that they would put a number to 5 taco fractor.
It's not a burger
in Topps
fractor.
Chrome.
It's not a burrito fractor. It's
For that promo, steal a base, get a taco. What if there's like only just one base per game?
It
certain
literally
players,
is
no?
just the moment the first base gets stolen. That's it.
Oh, it can't
Yeah.
be like so.
That's it. So if there were
Did
no
everybody-
stolen bases,
So
in the
when
World
so when
Series-
Ellie De La Cruz stole second, third, and it wasn't 3 tacos for
No.
everybody.
It was just one.
It's just whoever steals the first base. Whenever that happens, when the stolen base happens in the World Series, then everyone gets
And
a taco.
okay, it's World Series. It's
It's
not.
World
I
Series.
mean, imagine if they did that every game.
They'd be out of business, especially this season.
Like, how come we never got a taco fractor in any other year of Topps Chrome?
That's what I'm saying. I think there's some kind of marketing.
There's
behind
a
it.
Because
lot.
maybe the love for tacos is just really taken off in
Overwhelming.
2023.
I mean, it's not just the taco factor. There is a lot of different new parallels this year. So
The rainbows are definitely getting harder to build, but we'll see how the Breaker Delight goes. We'll be listing ours soon. We didn't get a lot of it. If that tells you anything, they're definitely not giving us a lot of that.
I don't think a lot of it's made, Doug.
Is that what it is?
I'm just saying.
Well, actually, we could probably figure it out based on the odds. But we also have next week coming out Fleer Metal Universe from Upper Deck. I think it was 2016 Fleer Metal Universe coming out. They finally got around. They're making 16 and 17 products now.
Okay,
catching up,
first off, I
or-
get what you're saying, but the correct. It'd be like 2013. I think we're about a decade behind right now.
Yep.
yeah,
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like,
that's,
hey, it is what it is. It's been tough to keep track of certain manufacturers' releases.
Yeah,
been tough.
absolutely.
Yeah, they're a little bit behind on some stuff, especially from the hockey market. And I think the hockey market has now been like, "Where's Connor Bedard? I'm not buying hockey until Connor Bedard." So, but we're still doing hockey breaks.
You're gonna be waiting a long time for that cup, Connor Bernard. I'll tell you that much.
And so this is the 2022, right? So it's a 2022
Skybox Metal Universe.
Yeah,
Champions.
2022. So
What year are we in again?
we are in 2024. Just kidding. I don't know. If I go by Upper Deck's calendar, I have no idea. I have no idea. It looks like boxes are retailing pre-sale at $224, so a little bit lower than last year. We've got who's on the sell sheets? They got the red PMGs, which are going to be all the rage. We've got a Jabari Smith auto on the preview. We've got a Marcelo Meyer.
It doesn't look all that different than last
Tiger
year.
I was gonna
Woods.
say, like, I don't know if this is a release that you can have come out every year, because what really is the difference between last year's release, I guess would be the 2021 and 2022, besides maybe a handful of subjects that are new, but those aren't going to be the subjects people are chasing. We're all going to be chasing probably, LeBron and
This is a great
Jordan.
product. I think and again, it kind of goes against the business of making money, but this is a great product to have every 5 years, where it's a new crop. Obviously, Jordan and LeBron, so you get those versions in every one, and all their big Upper Deck stars. But then a whole new crop of guys who became stars in those 5 years since. The momentum, there was so much momentum for this because it had been so long. Everyone's craving, wants those red PMGs,
Yeah.
the throwbacks. But yeah, I just don't. I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
I'm wrong, but I don't
I
see the
think
momentum.
you need to
here.
give it time for the previous year's release to completely dry up.
Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure we probably got some 2021 available.
Well, there's some speculation going on. If you've kind of looked at a lot of Upper Deck products over the last 2 or 3 years, one guy that's the spokesperson apparently that may not be a
Ben
spokesperson
Simmons?
anymore is LeBron James. Does not have autographs in anything. If you go on the Upper Deck Authentic site, no LeBron recent Lakers stuff. No 23, even though he's going back to 6 now. Only 6 stuff. Bronny James in the McDonald's All-America set. There's supposedly Bronny Bronny James he's the biggest signed NIL athlete. He has the highest earnings out of any NIL athlete. So you kind of put 2 and 2 together. I think that there's going to be a situation that can't be announced quite yet. But I would speculate, and this is just my opinion on seeing how things are going down with how Upper Deck is making stuff, that we're going to see daddy-son package deal to a company that starts with the letter F. I don't know. That's just what I'm saying. That's what I think is going to happen. So because there still is Michael Jordan autos, even though they're real rare. That Goodwin had some. But there hasn't been LeBron for a couple years. So,
Facebook?
Huh? Yeah,
Facebook?
exactly. Yeah, Zuckerberg's getting in the game.
No, you know what would be awesome? What you just said, everything you just said. But they decided to go with Panini.
Ooh.
What's the who?
What a
It's
pivot. No,
hey,
I'm saying.
I mean,
no. I'm not saying it
anything
in a
could
bad way.
happen,
I'm just
right?
saying that would be one hell of a pivot considering where the wind seems to be
Yeah,
blowing
I mean,
right
it would
now.
be an interesting play.
And for those that aren't in the know, the only reason we
Like
have
us.
LeBron base cards right now
So
in
he's still
Panini
playing.
products is because he is part of the NBA PA, which Panini has a license for the NBA PA to use likenesses of the players. As soon as he retires, you probably will not have any LeBron Panini cards anymore. They'll be gone.
Unless a deal was worked out.
Unless the deal was worked out. But I don't foresee that happening. He's been an Upper Deck guy. I think the company with the F is going to be the guys that are going to have LeBron stuff going forward, and you could see a little 0304 Chrome
Retro set.
I don't know, maybe something like that in the future. That would
That'd
just be
be-
my speculation.
that'd be awesome.
Because there was something weird. Remember at the Topps conference, there was a big announcement that was supposed to be made, and I think there was some hush stuff that allowed that stuff to not come out. I think that's what it was, because right around then is when the All-American stuff got released.
0304 retro
I thought-
taco fractor edition LeBron James rookie. I mean, sign me up.
But guys that have those exquisite cards, especially the non-rookie, I bet you don't want to see this happen, because LeBron James' market for autographs is because of scarcity. I mean, yeah, he's third greatest player of all time, but he's collectible on those high end stuff because he doesn't have
third
anything more.
greatest?
Yeah, third greatest.
Third?
It goes Jordan, Steph, then LeBron. But yeah,
My list is a little bit different, but I give you that. You know what I was gonna say though, to that point, or to counter that, like even if the big F company gets them for the exclusive, and then the LeBron collector market is worried about more autos being flooded to the market, I think like even it's gonna be like not overdone. Like obviously when he retires, he's gonna be a big name, kind of like Brady is, right? Where Brady the last 5 years of when he was still playing, he didn't sign very much either. So like, yeah, we will get more LeBron autographs in the market, which I mean a lot of us are dying for, but I don't think it's going to be as much as people think.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they'll spin it, because it's going to be a huge deal. I mean,
It
they're
is.
going to have to get money on investment, right? They're going to have to, like, you look at how much they signed Wembanyama, $5 or $6 million yearly deal, and they're pimping it out. Granted, he's a rookie; it's different. But,
Yeah. A lot cheaper.
Yeah, you're going to have to come out with maybe more memorabilia then, maybe more signed jerseys to protect the value of the card.
Feels like
but-
I think the thing that's probably inevitable is it's going to be some sort of LeBron, like the Kobe sets that came out like right around before or after.
What,
he
like
retired.
a transcendent LeBron James set?
I wouldn't be shocked. I could
But I mean,
see that happening.
honestly, like to give Upper Deck a little bit of credit, and I think this is going to be going against what you guys are actually talking about. With their exclusive athletes, they've actually done a really good job of not flooding the market with those athletes.
the
Now,
Oppo tag. I get it.
Now that,
I remember Mike Phillips is in circa, what is it, 2015?
yeah,
When
you
he
know.
said he was at the summit, and he
Well-
was like, look, we're helping you out.
No, yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that too.
No, but that definitely has helped out all of
100%.
those
100%.
athletes like value. Like if they were in every single product and there was 100, 200, 300 autos of every release, Gretzky, Tiger Woods, LeBron James, Jordan, those guys, then those older Jordan exquisite autos would decline in value.
Yeah.
To be fair though,
Now I don't know if
Upper Deck lost the collegiate license in 2014 or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like you think about it, like what are they gonna do? Come out with like what we saw last year with Skybox Metal Universe, where it's like Michael Jordan and his like
Haynes.
in
Well, they did come out in Haynes. There was autographs in Haynes.
yeah, you can see Michael
One,
Jordan
I
in
think.
his like like whatever celebrity game or whatever. Like people at some point, like they're gonna be like, please stop putting this out. Please stop putting this out.
I'll only get a new Michael Jordan stuff if we have his very unfortunate mustache in one of the cards. You guys know what I'm talking about from that Hayes commercial.
Yeah.
He's the only one who can do it.
But getting back to my point, like, also doing that makes it cheaper because you don't have to worry about acquiring the top talent autographs to put into your product. So it's a win-win. You spin it as a win-win. Protects your value of your Upper Deck exclusive athletes. Yeah.
And I think Jordan's not going anywhere. Jordan likes to work who he wants to work with. Doesn't need the money. He's going to stay there.
Absolutely does not need the money.
Doesn't need the money. So, especially after the Hornets sale. That it is incredible.
Well, I don't know if you guys heard of the story of it gets deeper with that particular sale, like where he actually didn't make any money off of that sale. But I'm thinking strictly off the Jordan brand. He's going to be rich forever.
Oh yeah.
And the other releases, we got Chronicles. It's releasing today. You're listening to this on Thursday, so it's been out one day. And one thing, and I'm not going to really touch on Chronicles too much. I think what's great about it is price point this year. I mean, we've seen the 1920 go up to 1,000, with Ja and Zion. And I think you're getting just at that price point and the break price points right now, I think you're getting a lot of value because you're getting a lot of rookie cards that may not be worth, hundreds of dollars, but, you got a chance of getting one-on-ones, things like that. Every box we're probably seeing a Banchero or a Chet, in different varieties. Mm-hmm. I think it's a great value product. Definitely get into some breaks. Shaden Sharp stuff, we were pulling a lot of that today, and his stuff's rising. So definitely check out Chronicles. I wanted to get into the Fanatics events. So is there room, Cody put this on, is there room for 2 nationals? And I'll read the news quote from Sportico here. Starting next year, Fanatics events will create fan festivals that feature athletes and brands from across the industry, including those in Fanatics' orbit. The vision is to have ticketed events that resemble Comic-Con or the NFL experience held annually at the Super Bowl. Fanatics has hired Lance Fensterman, former president of pop culture events business Reed Pop, to be the CEO of the new adventure. The early events will likely focus primarily on trading cards and collectibles, 2 areas where Michael Rubin Company has already spent hundreds of millions on both acquisition and new partnerships. Card shows are already a prominent part of the collectible industry, and Fanatics Events plans to rethink them with a more modern, fan-centric features. This will dovetail with the company's new video commerce division, Fanatics Live, which will also emphasize appearances by athletes and collectible-specific content such as trading card breaking. I mean, it makes sense. Right. And, it's only going to make these events bigger and better. It's going to force the National to rethink. It's going to force, guys like Burbank having their card show. It's going to kind of push the event to the limit. What can you do to get people in the door, which ultimately I think benefits the hobby, meeting up, meeting your favorite athletes, having special breaks, having special packs. Fanatics has the ability to do all of this. Maybe specific, maybe they have an Anaheim event or they have a Super Bowl event and there's specific or Chrome parallels or something that are available only through packs. There's so many things that they can do that I think is great for the hobby. But as you see, this is just another notch in the belt of the dynasty that is Fanatics, that has grown and gotten a piece of literally every aspect of our hobby now. So, it will be interesting to see how this plays out. Looks like they're putting the right people in place. Whoever wants to take this. So, what are you guys' thoughts on this?
Well, before I start, has anybody here gone to like the San Diego Comic-Con?
No.
Yeah, I went 2 years in a row, actually, 2013 and 14.
Okay.
It's actually starting today.
So you would probably have a better idea of what, and you've been to a national.
Been to a national.
You're in Atlantic City again. We were talking about that, but now
Super Bowl fan fest. I've been to
So Cody, I mean, it looks like Cody's going to have a better idea of what Comic-Con is, as opposed to what the
national
national
is. That the same
is.
as a furry convention, or is that
no?
different?
And it's funny.
Quite a bit different.
I was listening to our friends at Sports Card Nonsense, and Gio was talking specifically about what's the convention where like people dress up as animals.
Cosplay, right?
No, it's a furry convention. Furry convention.
Yes.
But there's cosplay where people dress up like their
Cosplay
favorite character.
is your Comic-Cons. That's different. That's people just in costume. Furries is a lifestyle.
Yeah,
to put it,
I mean,
hey,
I'm
not knocking anybody.
I'm not gonna say that. I mean,
Well, maybe that's what they're thinking with the taco
I've never been
fractors.
to a furry convention. I've had friends go to furry conventions. They sound like a blast. I mean, they do. They sound like
I'm sure
it sounds like kind of the equivalent. Well, how we joke around about going to the gathering of the Juggalos. Like, some of probably the best people watching in history would probably be those two events.
Honestly, from the regular public looking in, it probably feels like a card collector convention too. We're just used to that because you tell somebody like
I
out in
am
the
confident
streets-
that the national and a furry convention are 180 degrees
Yeah,
different.
No, but
I don't
I mean-
think there's that much of a crossover.
No, but you're like, say you see a friend from high school who's in finance and they don't watch sports and they don't collect cards and they're like, "What are you doing over the weekend?" I'm going to the biggest card collecting convention in the world, and they're like, "Cool."
Okay.
They give you
that
the
same
eyebrow.
conversation, and somebody is like, I'm going to a furry convention, and I am going to dress up as a sexy giraffe.
You might have more people interested in that one than the first
Okay,
one.
Probably a lot more
wait.
questions.
Before I go any further, we got to all pick out an animal we would dress as if we
Oh,
went.
brother.
Let's start with Cody.
Oh God, I don't know. Monkey.
Fox.
That's a popular choice.
Oh, yeah, it's probably, dude, you just blend in with all the other 4 million foxes that are going to be there.
Sea rat fox.
Hedgehog.
I like it.
Maybe a panda.
Okay. Sure.
Come on.
Panda Doug. Sea
But
rat
I
fox.
mean, the things that go down there
Grizzly bear.
are, I've heard it gets pretty intense.
But it's not like characters from like a cartoon animal
I mean,
show,
they are
or-
cartoon characters. Yes, they are not like. It's not like
Is it
Mickey
a
Mouse
sin?
roaming around.
Is it a sin to take off the headpiece? Are you like
Yeah,
kicked
no,
out-
no.
You're
Well,
kicked
the
out of the
moment
convention?
No,
step
you are
into those
in. You are.
confines.
It is very serious to be in character.
Yes.
You are in character.
Right.
So if you're like trying to eat, you gotta like go somewhere where they can't see.
You take care of all that stuff beforehand, or you bring some like Cliff Bars or some snacks.
And I'll
slide
tell you
the head
what,
with
that's there's not that does not happen at Comic-Con. Comic-Con is an interesting
now Comic-Con.
mix.
You will see people dressed up as
Yes.
like Iron Man.
You will see incredible cosplay, like just the coolest things, the coolest costumes you have ever seen. On like it is remarkable what people are able to come up with.
Getting back to the furry convention.
All right.
298.
Now-
I tried,
furry
man.
episode.
Now,
Listeners,
obviously,
I tried.
Obviously,
I tried.
I'm gonna go to the expert Cody here on this one.
Oh, now I. Anyway,
So the
Not just a member, I'm the president.
So the fox being probably the most popular, or one of the most popular. What's another popular one?
I mean, I think dogs and cats,
rabbit?
any felines and canines seem to be pretty popular
Okay.
as far as I know.
Most.
Popular.
Careful now with that search.
I mean, I wish we can do a screen share right now and really see what we're getting into.
Look, we were trying to talk about something about Comic-Con and how it will relate here to Fanatics
yeah,
events. Is
but I
that
mean,
right?
the furry convention was low hanging fruit. We were gonna get into it. Anytime you talk about a convention of anything,
Whoa.
it can be cards, it can be a VCR convention, it can be whatever. Furries always come up.
It does come. I mean, it is. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm on the right side. It's called Fur Science. Creating a fursona is one of the most universal
that's-
behaviors in the furry fandom.
You're in it.
Fursona.
You're in it.
I
You're
like
in
it.
Is there a way to subscribe and see if you can get all the notifications when they have updating news?
Species of popularity as percentage total. A hybrid is number one. I don't know. That means you could make your own, I guess. Wolf. Wolf is ranking number one. It's
close.
Fox.
Wow.
Dog.
Well,
Yeah,
see,
canines. Canines
Well,
and
I mean,
felines.
Big
I
cat.
don't know, Cody. It kind of sounds like you knew what you were talking about.
Again, San Jose is the home to the biggest furry convention in the world. I see these people every year.
like at La Vic.
Then they have a hybrid scale. Okay, so the dog wolf is the hybrid.
Oh, that's it. I
Okay.
have heard that. Yeah,
Fox wolf.
You combine
Fox raccoon.
raccoon is a good one.
Snow leopard wolf.
Snow leopard wolf.
I don't see a panda on here. I guess I picked
sounds
the
like a
wrong one.
band.
Well, no, I mean you would just stand out.
Panda is not. Yeah, looks like
Snow Leopard Wolf sounds like a great band name.
What is
hyenas, skunks, reptiles, bears. Wow. Okay.
Okay, and now find out when's the next one happening.
I believe they're usually like January or February, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, because you don't want it in the middle of summer.
No,
They
it's too
like
hot.
the
No,
cold
yeah,
weather.
Yeah, cold weather creatures.
Okay, so I think
Um,
the next one's in San Jose. We have like a little Mojobreak outing. That would be. You want to talk about content? You want to talk about having good content? We just all go out to the furry
You know
convention.
what? I think we'd all have a really fun time.
I think we would.
I genuinely
I
believe
think
that.
it would be an absolute blast. And I
Weigh
am not kidding.
Weigh in on the hype community if you've been there and if it's worth it. Maybe we could do hybrid baseball player animals like the baby giraffe or
I'm
the
not.
panda.
I'm not walking around as a furry Mr. Met or something. That's not happening.
The Philly fanatic.
No, I'm talking about Brandon Belt. You're like a little baby giraffe.
That's fair.
You know, the panda. I don't know. I'm stuck on pandas today. All right. Well, we're getting short on time here, but we're gonna go with what's going on at the National. Not a lot of news yet. You think there would be some? I think the big rumor inside the industry right now is Panini has their VIP party, and the location is not disclosed until the day of. You get the text, you know where to go, and your secret society.
It'll probably be somewhere downtown.
Please be near downtown.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
probably
yeah.
be somewhere downtown.
But there's rumors that maybe Fanatics is throwing a VIP party as well, which hasn't been announced, but that might get a little sticky for some dealers. But the Tops and Fanatics is doing wrapper redemptions. Fanatics is doing live breaks as well, which we may or may not be a part of that. We're trying to work out some details there. Upper Deck is doing box and case redemptions. Same thing with Leaf. And also, obviously, you've got PSA, SGC, CGC, and Beckett. If you plan on trying to get your cards from PSA, you got to get there on Tuesday or Wednesday. So I know if you get there a little bit later, they're going to mail it back. You can submit it, but you're not going to get them and be able to pick them up. So that's something to keep in mind. But that's pretty much all we've got so far, right? Is there anything else going on?
No, I mean that's in terms of details. Not a lot has been locked down right now. I mean, other than, of course, the party of the century Thursday night at the Hilton
100%.
with Mojobreak, of course. Get your karaoke voice ready. But yeah, other than that, everything is very close to the vest right now. Everything's kind of like shrouded in secrecy. And I agree. I hope we get a party in I guess what, when you're saying downtown, we're talking Chicago proper, right? When you're saying downtown for parties.
Yeah, and well, actually,
generally, sometimes a little bit on the outskirts.
Which I would love an excuse to, I'm trying to go to downtown.
I think one of them. I'm not gonna. We had one at like Soldier Field.
yeah,
That's cool.
That was, I've probably said this story on the podcast, one of my favorite ones to tell. We all show up, waiting in line outside of Soldier Field. There's probably about a line of about 150 people, and it's building. There's people getting in line. And a couple people walk by that aren't in the hobby, and they're like, what are you guys waiting for? And we're like, Panini VIP party. And they're like, the sandwich?
You better believe it.
Yes.
We're all getting
They're like, hell
They're
yeah.
like,
the
"Must be a
biggest
really good
panini press
sandwich."
you've ever seen is in that building, and we're going in.
You know what we usually these shows, these podcasts that we do right before the Nationals, we usually kind of give people an idea of what's going down. So I think one thing we should maybe talk about is one thing people can expect from the National if you're going for the first time.
A lot of walking.
A lot of walking, comfortable shoes. I know that's the cliche thing
Yeah,
to
the
say.
very basic. Yeah.
They say the internet's going to be better this year, but I know a lot of people complain that they can't, especially single buyers, people that are buying single cards, they can't comp out a card because the internet doesn't work or their cell phone is not working. No bars.
No bars.
So be prepared if you're specifically looking for some things just to get your comps in your dome or write them down before you get out there. If you're aggressively buying singles, I would say that just in case, just to have some notes in your phone, maybe some screenshots of recent sales of stuff you're looking for. I did go through the schedule on the Nationals. You can go to nsccshow.com. And there is some interesting stuff. It looks like there's going to be a first edition Pokemon box break opened by former NFL star Blake Martinez on Friday, the 28th, which is
Awesome.
the greatest day of the year. There is a kids break on Saturday, 2022. Clearly Donruss on the Mike Burkus stage. Rest in peace to the legend. So there's stuff that's on the schedule tentatively. Leaf case break of Vivid Basketball is going to be on the main stage. Trade night. Well, we don't want to talk about trade night. I don't want to talk about that. We've got BJ Armstrong and Bob Lilly doing free VIP signings on Wednesday. So there's a tentative list of stuff that are sanctioned national stuff going on as well.
Also, anybody coming, I had to just I looked up the weather. I haven't yet to do that. Gonna be pretty hot in Chicago next week. 95 degrees on Thursday.
I'm
If
staying inside, baby.
So across the street from the National, and we talk about the quad area. We're the only ones we refer to as the quad area. It's like restaurants and bars.
Go
and
drinking
whatnot.
in the quad.
There's a cantina. Don't wear Jordans. They won't let you in.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I think in general, if
Just
Remember that.
Have some dress. Have a dressy outfit, probably.
Well, I
If-
think-
Okay.
Specifically don't wear
Supposedly,
Jordans.
there's some kind of a gang affiliation for people that wear Jordans.
did not know
so
yeah,
Okay.
I got.
You can't
I
wear-
couldn't-
you
I
can't
couldn't-
wear
Apparently, they
specific-
looked at Doug and he checked that box.
I
you
didn't
can't
get it.
wear specific Jordans.
This is
I've known this about Chicago for a while.
And he went.
No,
he-
it was any Jordans. I think it had to either be the 11s.
I mean, for that restaurant, you can't wear any Jordans. But I mean, like in Chicago, you're not supposed to wear certain
Yeah, maybe Google that.
Jordan
I mean,
numbers.
This was about, 5
Oh.
years ago? I didn't
Yeah.
look like I was part of some kind of crew that would be up to something like that. But, hey, maybe I did that day. I don't
And
know.
this
General
place,
rule, I think.
is kind of like a Chili's.
Is
It's kind of like a Chili's.
is this wait? Is this the quad? Is
it's
this
like a Chili's, and
is the
Chili's
quad
turned into a club.
the place that had that like gaming restaurant
Yeah.
bar?
Yeah, the pool or the bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a quad. There's a comedy place there. There's a taco place. There's
There's
a country
a-
bar.
There's a Irish pub
Yep.
restaurant.
Look, if I know Cody, he's gonna be looking up wherever the karaoke spot is in Chicago.
That's fair. I mean, I'm definitely
Thursday
trying
night.
to. Well, Thursday, yeah, it'll be at the Hilton, of course.
mean,
right across the
You
street.
guys are gonna
just take the
double
bridge.
dip on karaoke?
Cody will,
I might.
if I know him.
Well, okay, so I to give everyone a plan, here's my schedule. I'm trying to have at least one night where I explore downtown Chicago proper, like
Never
go,
to be seen again.
Lou Malnati's, the Magnificent Mile. Might even go to Wrigleyville.
Cody loves Sosa.
I'm just trying.
What Magnificent Mile?
Yeah, the Magnificent Mile. It's downtown with the river, and then you got the Bean, you got Millennium Park, all that sort of stuff. And then maybe check out Wrigleyville. I heard there's some cool spots there, even on non-game days.
There's an awesome restaurant bar called, I think, Nick's, that's right outside
Oh
of
yeah.
Rosemont. I would
Yes.
I'd really recommend that place.
Sweet.
Chicken parm, giant portions.
Sounds good to me.
They got some old style, just readily available.
I'm trying to not ever get in a car. I'm trying to make sure everything I do is on foot. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
No, I'm probably hitting up an Uber at least maybe once or two.
I'm sure people will be like, "Let's go to the casino," and then you got to take an Uber. But we'll see how that goes.
Oh yeah, the casino will be besides the cantina, which seems to be one of the hot spots where everybody hangs out after the show. The
Rivers Casino.
casino will also be an after hours hot spot where everybody tends to kind of hang out and network, spend many and many hours there. I think last call's around 4:00 in the morning.
Sweet.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to it, guys.
I don't recommend staying out until 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, it is definitely the after hours spot. I don't think they serve drinks till.
I believe they do.
Okay.
I
This ain't California.
think
No,
maybe
I think-
3:30 they stop, but I swear but I could be wrong.
Rivers Casino Des Plaines. Let's see. Yeah, it's open 24 hours for sure.
One thing I will say too, because I've seen it going to a couple of these things now. Protect your guys' stuff, man. Like if you have bags or backpack, make sure you always got it on you. Cause
Yeah, and maybe when you're walking with your Pelican case or whatever you
never
have.
put it down for any
Or try
amount
to
of
go
time.
in pairs.
Partner
or
up.
Walk
The
with
buddy system is a real thing. We should all be using it.
And
Use
try
the buddy
to,
system.
if you leave during the show when everybody's getting out, you can kind of blend in. But, if you're walking around, you're walking. I know there was like people last year that I was like, ooh, because we had our hotel. We couldn't book close. We were at the hotel, the Lowe's. It was down the street. It was a walk. And they had a trade night at the Lowe's. and people were walking through that area with their Pelican cases, and I saw a ton of people going to trade night just walking. Just pay the $6.
Not where we were at.
No, we
though.
stayed at the Lowe's last year. Not last year, Chicago.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, I remember
that.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
all, dude.
remember
We
that,
were
yeah.
at the Bedbug Express.
No, last year with the Lowe's, which is about what? The Lowe's is about a half mile from
was-
the
yeah,
Stevens.
yeah.
About a half mile-ish.
Not bad.
But people that stay downtown had to walk there for trade night. So if you're-
Borgata.
Borgata.
The
So
Bedbug
if you,
Express.
Bedbug Express, yeah. I'm still got scars.
That's in Atlanta City.
Still have scars.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would take an Uber. I would take an Uber with your Pelican case. Pick it up, have it pick up for your hotel. It's like going to be like $6-7. Just don't walk it.
Yeah.
It's going to be warm anyway. All right, guys. Well, that is it for today's show. Next week will be a special edition with me and Cody
Live.
talking about what we've seen so far at the National. being
Hopefully,
that-
also probably going to have an interview there in there as well.
Yep.
And then we got a special interview too on Monday.
Yep.
Such a
Awesome.
And-
Yes, sir.
Go to Fanatics Live. We already gave you that pass.
Yep. Mojo Pass.
Mojo
Get yourself
Pass.
in there.
Get in there. We're gonna be ripping some chrome. So on release, we're ripping some chrome on Wednesday, and then probably gonna be doing a little bit more chrome throughout the week. So
Yep. That is it.
let's do it.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next show, and you guys have fun. We'll see. Hopefully, see a lot of you guys next week on
We'll
Thursday.
see you guys out there at the show.
And if you're not going to maybe you don't get on Thursday, but you're coming in Friday, stop by the booth. We're gonna try to we're gonna have a lot of myself we've got a lot of different things going on, with Fanatics and Panini and stuff like that. But, we're gonna try to be by the booth as much as we can and, say hi to you guys, give out the shirt, get a chance at a free break, all that stuff. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys on the next hype. Peace.